Hello guys, this is now actually going to be attempt number 2 at casting this game, as the second I started casting it before, the stream decided to go away. So unfortunately that is what happened. These guys are going to be playing on Tal'Darim LE, and first, before I go talk more about that, we will be watching tQInkarnate. He's the Terran in the top right. He is teal, going up against the orange Protoss. That is tQInHale, the good old Team TQ, awesome man. He does a lot, so he is quite awesome. He requested that I say that. Like, and there we go. I'm sure he's not going to like that I just did that, but hey, he is actually awesome. It doesn't really matter that he asked for a compliment, but I like him. That's the whole point of what I'm saying. He's going up against tQInkarnate, who actually was at MLG Columbus. He was player there. He actually did quite well. I don't remember exactly how far he got, but he actually beat some solid players, like some really well-known guys. I think I remember the brackets correctly. Can't think of it on the top of my head, but he got far. So congratulations to him and that alone. So we're going to see, I think it was actually the middle round. Anyway, besides the awesomeness of both these players, the map is Tal'Darim LE. You do have the good old rocks at these the third base, along with the full 8 metal patches, as well as both Vespene geysers. So it's got a very, very economic style of gameplay that can be played on this map because you have so many bases that can be taken. This will probably be the third base for the Terran in these positions, though we could easily just take out the rocks and go for this. But this is a very, very, very good economic opportunity. Odds are we'll be seeing fast expands from both of these players. It's generally the case. Terrans, I've been seeing like 99% of Terrans doing no gas expansions on pretty much everything ever. So odds are it's going to be happening from Incarnate. Inhale could easily go for a 1-gate expand. I've seen a ton of players do that. I know Vile State loves to do that, and it looks like Inhale actually almost lost this probe. He might take another hit or two from this SCV. It's trying to be annoying, but yeah, this SCV looks like it's not going to get the kill, and Inhale just walls this little spot off. Ooh, if only his pylon was one space to the left, this would be actually a complete wall off on this side of the base, and that would really help him out in terms of his defense. And Inhale is going to have to deal with this really annoying SCV as it goes ahead and shoots itself around, but Inhale's going to run around and see that there's probably going to be an expansion. He saw the probe, but he didn't see the actual command center go down itself. But there is Inhale going for Incarnate, going for both of the, well, not both, he's going for the single expansion. Not quite sure what I was trying to say in that respect, but Incarnate doing the no gas expand on this map. Actually, it wasn't MLG, but it was WCG, but there was a really cool game between TQKyo and FXOQXC on this map that I've casted. It was quite an amazing game. And it started off the exact same way, a 1-gate expand, which, by the way, I'm just really excited to see that Inhale did go ahead into that. I love watching this play. And Incarnate has actually gone for the no-gas expansion. All he has to do is throw down a few bunkers and a couple more barracks, and he's pretty much the exact same thing as QXC did if he goes into a full Marauder play. But that's yet remains to be seen. Inhale, what he did in this expansion was he actually, if you notice, he's got no gateway units out. He got the Nexus before getting out the Zealot or Stalker or any of that. So he really tried to get this expansion as fast as he can without going Nexus first. That's kind of the trouble about expanding as Protoss in the early game, is you have to make sure that that you can survive and have your gateway and your 7 core up. You can't do it just on a gateway like you can as Terran with barracks instead of the gateway. It's just the nature of being a Protoss person. So now Incarnate does have his refinery just begun mining, so he will be able to start teching up, get add-ons, get factories, get whatever he desires. Just a matter of what he feels most beneficial for his style of play, as he now has double orbital commands that just finished, so that will help him a lot. Nexus has now completed. You can see that the incomes for these guys showing that there's just a little bit of a lead for the Harvesters and for Inhale as opposed to Incarnate. Yeah, and now these guys, yeah, they haven't played in a while, so Incarnate just basically saying that he's essentially playing blind. But these guys are friendly. These guys are teammates. We're all actually on TQ. Think quick. So good old TQ practices. Incarnate's continuing to work with all these guys. Just now got his first. He just now has gotten his first add-on with just enough gas to go ahead and work on getting out the stim. So Incarnate's staying in styles and when it's very friendly of him, I guess. I don't really know. But I'm surprised there's no reactor over here on this barracks, and he's still only on 4 barracks. He hasn't added on anything else. He's doing a good job of spending his money, but he's also investing in a lot of supply depots and SCVs that's kind of tying up where his minerals are going. But tQuInHale's got all these stalkers. Going to go ahead and basically pull a little Brood War Dragoon style of hitting this. And he's not pulling out this. Oh my god, he didn't pull off that stalker. He's just staying here attacking. He's going to lose all these stalkers if he's not careful. tQuInkarnate does a great job at abusing this. And yeah, there's tQuInHale, he did a little damage, but he could have taken a lot less if he just pulled back the injured stalker. They must have been back here macroing during that time, boosting out the probes from the nexuses, or nexi, however you want to put the plural of nexus. tQuInkarnate needs to work on getting out some more bunkers. So it looks like tQuInHale's trying some more damage, but this is way too many Marines. tQuInkarnate's going to be able to really be able to defend against this. You can see him staying just outside of those zealots, but more stalkers are coming in. It's going to be force tQuInkarnate back. tQuInHale's got a lot of stalkers, but now the Marauders are in play. This could easily change. No Guns of Shells is finished yet, but there are some SCVs ready to help defend. This bunker's still trying to get up, but it's not gonna matter as tQuInHale's pulling back. You might want to bring in some more guys. This proxy pylon's a little far back, making a little longer, making it a longer of a distance to travel with those stalkers as he tries to go ahead and move into the natural expansion of tQuInkarnate. So tQuInHale's working on getting out pretty much as strong an economy as he can. You see his income showing he's got a lot more probes than tQuInkarnate does, with some gateways out, a lot of gateways in a robo. So it's going to be exactly 5-gate robo coming out of tQuInHale. Very, very stable, standard way to go about playing this matchup. There's really almost nothing you do go wrong when you do this. It's just a matter of if you outplay your opponent or not. Because tQuInkarnate is also going for a very, very stable style of TVP. He's now working at his factory. We'll see if he gets tanks or Hellions out of it, or whether he's just going to use it as a stepping stone to get out medevacs. He's also going to need to get a scout to see that if there's going to be any Colossus coming in, but missile turret on the front just in case of DTs. You do want to be safe from that. He's seen a lot of stalkers, but is it quite enough to use all the gas that has been gotten by tQuInHale in this game? By the way, the tQuInHale, just the starting of both these guys is getting really annoying from saying, so it's just a little annoying part that you guys should be aware of. Earlier on here, the tech of tQuInHale is showing that it's going for a lot of upgrades for his guys. Working getting charged out fairly quickly, but no forges, or I don't believe no forges, so no armor upgrades going to be out. Charge lots, you do want to have that armor upgrade just so they can stand a lot more damage from the Marines of tQuInkarnate. Because if you can just do the math of, let's say, 2 armor for the Zealot, it starts out with 1, so that's 3 armor already. That's 3 less damage from the Marines, and then you add in a Guardian Shield, and that's suddenly 5 less damage from the Marines. And if the Marines are doing 7 damage, that's literally 2 damage per shot. Zealots, and not to mention Zealots don't take extra damage from the Marauders as well. It is so incredible for their strengths. It's just a necessity almost. So now tQuInHale is working on getting out a sentry, so they will be having that Guardian Shield capability. It's just a single sentry. Needs to make sure it doesn't die. His Zealots should be taking a lot of the hits, so that definitely will help them a lot. But tQuInHale's focusing a ton on economy with another Nexus going down right now, which is really running this in. Oh, actually, so I was talking about the upgrades. He's thrown down somewhere on the map. There it is, double forges. So tQuInHale going to be able to do a lot of upgrading very, very quickly. He's incredibly heavy on gateway units, not really focusing on the robo that he does have. He's just working on getting out observers, and then he's got a Moral queued up behind it. There it is, a double chrono boost on these upgrades, and he really wants to push. He's actually working on getting Blink behind the charge as well, so he's definitely focusing on a kind of Hasuab style, or Hasuabs. Hasuabs has done a lot with just a gateway unit pushes, so tQuInHale just channeling the mouse sports guru for a little bit. And there's tQuInkarnate. Ooh, he looks like going for a double drop. Single Marauder and 14 Marines. But, oh, tQuInHale's going to see this. tQuInHale sees the drop. Hopefully he's aware that's happening. I'm waiting to see warpings of Stalkers to try and deal with this. Oh, please tell me he's looking at the minimap, but he's going to deal with a single Marine that's actually gotten a kill on a... Oh, no, that's really bad. 2 kills. This Marine is so good. Trying to do as much damage as he can, but will he finish off that probe? No, he won't. tQuInHale... Oh no, tQuInHale's gonna get hit by the medevacs. There is Inkarnate dropping. He's actually attacking the pylon. Great reaction timing with tQInHale pulling back, but he's only going to be able to pull back into a full mix of Marines. Oh no, but he's going to hit on this pylon. So tQInHale might be able to defend this kind of effectively, waiting to see exactly what's going to be happening. But oh no, the Charles is getting caught up in that spot. The Stalkers are not going to be able to take out the medevacs and escape in time, but there are all of these Marines stimming, running around. He's going to go ahead and immediately pull back, but blinking. Perfect blink to just to snipe off that medevac in one shot, showing the blink. And oh yeah, there it is, Inkarnate clutch finish on the blink. Oh yeah, so you guys are friendly playing against each other, but Inkarnate's drop not doing a crazy amount of damage actually, but it has allowed him to get up this third base. And you can see that so few units have actually been killed. Only 3 probes have died, and 2 of them actually got killed by the Marine, the lone Marine here at this third base, and almost got 3 kills too. But oh my god, oh my, tQInHale, there you go, goodbye to that medevac. And there's, yep, Inkarnate not happy about that. But that's kind of the mistake that does happen occasionally. But there, ooh, he's gonna have to blink forward and make sure that his Charlie can actually close the gap. Everything's getting caught up behind his units. tQInHale needs to blink. There's some good force fields, but he's not locking everything in. Doesn't have a ton of sentries for the force fields. Charles are still huddling up behind the Stalkers, but tQInHale is still wrecking through. tQInHale's got upgrades on his units. He's got the 1-1, and Inkarnate also the 1-1. Hugely even damaging is happening. So Moro is doing so much. Look at all the damage that he's been able to deal. So far, 2 kills. Looking for goodbye to the medevacs, and it looks like tQInHale comes out on top on that battle. It could have even got more in his favor. This Charizards were dancing around behind his Stalkers for a lot of that battle. But there is this Observer. Did take a little bit of damage. Not quite sure how that happened. I don't see any detection out here, but oh, there's this missile turret over there. Could definitely account for some of that damage. So tQInHale still got a probe here. We're just controlling this watchtower very, very efficiently. Looks like no expansions are coming out more, but just as I say that thing's a probe. Yeah, that is a probe. I'm going to go over here to the middle left and possibly throw down a Nexus. So now, yep, there is that expansion. As tQInHale has now increased his sentry count. Forces are going to be really key in this pure gateway unit army. Just force fields and upgrades. Inkarnate, though, is working on getting out his +3 attack. His +2 is done. tQInHale's lead in the upgrades is not going to be for long. He's about to have the +2/+2. But look at that, the +2 armor is about to finish. So Inkarnate's doing a great job with his upgrades. So now, yeah, there's this. Yeah, his army's going down. Oh no, the Observer died. But all of these SCVs are going down. I'm just waiting for it, blink for it to take out that. Other man doesn't even need it. But Inkarnate needs to retreat, trying to handle these guys, and there is just a little bit of death happening from all of these dudes. Inkarnate, though, is not actually pushing out. He's keeping his army over here. I'm looking at the minimap and not seeing anything. I think he doesn't have the opportunity to go for any more drops at the moment. He's getting this base up, so he's back to 3 bases. However, he's going to be behind because of the fact that tQInHale is about to finish his 4th base. So income is showing the wow probes. Wow probe count. 92 probes to 59 SCVs. That's very nice for tQInHale. You can see the mules are what's making the difference for Inkarnate right now. His main base is almost mined out, but ooh, he's got a Ghost Academy. He can get Ghosts out on the field whenever he wants to. We can see that there are a lot of Marines, a lot of tech labs are on these. Every single barracks has a tech lab. He can go pure Marauder if he really wanted to. That could be an interesting choice. QXC does like that, as I've seen in the WCG. But here are all these Marauders. Holy God, so few Marines are in this mix. The Marauder count is massive. Massive. Specifically, there are 40 Marauders, all stimming, and there are some Zealots closing the gap, but the forces are going to hurt the Zealots, but never mind, they're going to die too quickly for it to hurt the Zealots, except for the liftoff. Very nice liftoff by Inkarnate to deal with saving some of those Marauders from the Zealots against the force field, so good job by Inkarnate. Actually coming on top in that battle, the food count is now even, but with such a huge probe to SCV difference, this means this army for Inkarnate is massive beyond belief. His army's got so much more invested in it than tQInHale, and it's just bio with a few ghosts in there, though I guess ghosts 2 can count as bio as they are biological. Just gonna go with that. Looking down here, tQInHale is now working at another base down here in the bottom left. Very, very good expansion pattern from tQInHale. That's definitely something to note. But there is a little bit of death from that SCV. I mean, the Pro from the Ghost. 3-2 upgrades and 3 armor is about to finish. tQInHale's going to be careful. Goodbye to the probes. Oh no, but there is moving into attack, trying to engage at a good angle, but right now tQInkarnate's got a lot of units. No forces are trapping these units. They're being able to kite a lot. Guardian Shield is helping out a lot with taking out some of those units, but the Marauder count is huge. tQInHale is taking a lot of damage. tQInkarnate is going to decimate that army. So many Marauders are still left. Oh my god. There is a sacrificial Immortal, that is going to be very hard for tQInHale to swallow. These guys continue moving in. At this point, the Terran can just move in, just basically use an entire army to go ahead and just take out as much as he can, sacrifice it, because he can always just rebuild an entire army from back here. You can see all these other units are just streaming across the map. tQInHale doesn't even have to stream across the map to do this. I mean, tQInkarnate doesn't have to stream across the map to do this. We've seen tQIsexy like to go ahead and do a lot of damage by moving in to the main base, taking out all the tech, all the warp gates, and let his army die, because you have a whole nother army just waiting here to move out once more. He's got 2 different styles of managing units, and just tQInkarnate's just go ahead and drop. So this is a great move from him. He's doing so much damage against tQInHale. tQInHale is going to go ahead, bring in a lot of Archons. Wow. So 5 Archons are going to come in. They do a good job of helping deal with it. And great Warpins acting as force fields. So very smart move. Charizard's coming in, should be able to allow the defense of his army. tQInHale is going to be able to clean this up. God, Archons are just so good. And he takes out the medevac that has the units. Oh, too often do I see people just take out the empty medevac and not the one that has the units, but tQInHale gets rather lucky with that. And he's even going for another base down here in the bottom left. Very nice. So much is happening going on. I'm so curious. Yeah, the APM dancing fingers. Very good by those guys. It's always fun looking at that. I just like the stat. It's entertaining at times. But ghosts are there. The tech, the important tech for tQInHale is actually alive. The Templar Archives just came out, so we actually clutch Templar Archives timing as well as the clutch blink. They were watching the +1 shields coming down, so if tQInHale get 3-3-3 upgrades, that would be definitely impressive. Right now it does have the 3-3, but so does Incarnate. So tQInHale could definitely use some of those shield upgrades, and 10 Marauders are in production right now. Oh wow, Incarnate is just doing so beastly well. I couldn't even select all those Tech Lab barracks right there if I wanted to. So now there is this huge income down here, but no simulators. It's just mainly. Oh wow, look at all these gateways. tQInHale's gonna have so many gateways. Are they actually in the hotkey? Yeah, they are. So going to have 14 warp gates are going to be out fairly soon. That is so effective. tQInHale's re-expanding to his 3rd base. His natural is still alive, but he's got a lot more probes here than he actually needs to. There's a huge inflow of zealots. Very nice. Ooh, inflow. I haven't thought about that team in a while. I don't think they're actually in existence anymore. We're watching stimming on all these Marines and Marauders. Are they going to be going for the Nexus or taking out the Pylon instead? But this Nexus should actually fall. I don't think tQInHale can go in there in time to save it, but all those probes are not going to be taking too much damage. Another stim on all these units from Incarnate. Probes are falling so quickly. Oh my god, that is so bad. And at the same time, there's a drop down here in this Nacho Smash from tQInHale, warping in a ton of Archons to try and deal with this. He's not actually going to feed back the medevacs. I mean, he can't kill them, but can't hurt to do a little bit of damage to them. tQInHale's losing a lot of probes. Max food count from Incarnate. Incarnate's still on 4 bases. He got this base up not too long ago. But there's going to be the death of that medevac. One more shot. Yes, so Incarnate loses a fully loaded medevac. Or close to fully loaded medevac, as he's going to go ahead and start attacking this expansion over here, this 3rd base. Oh, this is the Protoss nightmare. All these double-pronged attacks, the drops, needing to split your army. tQInHale's going so little on the Stalkers, it's going to be unfortunate to deal with, but Incarnate has another 4 Marauders here, ready to stim and run in. DTs are there. I don't think tQInHale's actually used the DTs for very much harassment, but right now with tQInHale's, the fact that Incarnate's not expanding behind all of this, right now, the income is showing a definite, oh my god, a huge lead. There we go, Incarnate actually got a planetary fortress down here in the bottom right, but, wow, only 47 probes are now there and 90 SCVs. It has fully switched. There's a stim line. These guys are going to move in, take out as much as they can. Incarnate's actually targeting firing these warp gates. Doesn't want them to really be able to get up there. Ice Marauders are really just taking these guys out. So now tQInHale does have the +1 shields on no other upgrades though. It looks like his forges are just not active. But is he going to be able to take out? No, he almost did though. 2 more shots from that from this Archon, and it would have died. 34, 47. Its bio is so good. Archons are just so good. There are the DTs. We do see that Inhale's managed to kill 26 workers, so probably there was some DT harassment that I did miss, unfortunately. But there's so much going on right now, I can't really fault myself for that. But there's a death of an Archon. That's a rather juicy kill for Inkarnate to get a free kill on. But now with all those ghosts in there, it's going to be a very, very hard army for Archons to really deal with. We can see that there's actually Inhale's rallying all his nexuses down here to this base so he can try and get as many Protoss out as he can. But there's a huge army, complete surround by all these Archons. This oh, Templar Storm right here. Oh my god, Templar Storm, no! He could have done so much, but that was a perfect army engagement from Inhale to go ahead and do that, except if he just stormed, he could have taken so much fewer losses. Oh my god, Inhale's macro is proving to be really, really strong. I'm kind of shocked. But oh no, cloak's being researched. Is that cloak for banshees or is that cloak for ghosts? It is cloak for ghosts. And now Inkarnate's working out another base. Inhale's running around being very active with his units. I actually don't know if Inkarnate's aware of these bases. He's not. Oh, that's hurting him so much. He has no idea those bases exist, and that is saving Inhale. Inhale's economy would be completely wrecked if it weren't for those. But he's being so worth it with his Zealots and his Archons. These SCs are taking a lot of damage. The worker count is just dropping so quickly. Inkarnate is pulling back his army, but Oz doesn't have a ton of an army. This Aura Command falls really easily, and Inkarnate's been forced to use his SCVs to try and continue attacking, but Inhale's going to go ahead and retreat, and the worker count, so many workers were just killed by Inhale. You can see that worker kill count's now almost even. Wow, it's almost even, and oh no, the medevac. Oh no, but this Nexus is gone. This assimilator was almost gone, but Inhale still with these bases. Oh, Inkarnate has no idea. Inkarnate's now working out of this base down here, though, so that's definitely good. He's got a fair amount of orbital commands. How many exactly does he have? 5 or 3, and then 1 command center is morphing into a planetary fortress over here. So good use of orbital commands by Inkarnate, really keeping his economy up. Inhale is expanding once more to this middle base down here. Inkarnate's taken out once, but Inkarnate still no ideas. Add-on completes, and we're watching all of these Zealots. Oh my god, the Zealots. And oh no, this Medvac is going to be a blink on the Stalkers. No, I think it's actually going to survive and retreat. But this base is now going to take a lot of losses. Inkarnate's going to move in and deal so much damage. All of these, Inhale's going to move in and do so much damage to Inkarnate. God, Ins are just aggravating to deal with. But Inhale's actually ahead in the food count. Wow, very nice. But here's this big army from Inkarnate. Inhale's actually... Ooh, Zealot's getting caught up on there. I hate when that happens. It's so annoying. But huge EMPs. But there is a very nice storm on those Marauders on the left side. But there aren't going to be that many storms. Inhale's not getting any more of those... not getting any more Archons. He's just using the ones that he has left. But Charge is dealing so much damage. Oh my god. A lot of Marauders are now up here on the high ground, getting a perfect composition, army position with the high ground as well. Stalkers have vision though, blinking up. DT's even in the mix, getting 3 kills. It's getting hit by the controls with shells, but still alive and close to the gap. And there's another kill. And Inhale's continuing to move into Inkarnate's base. There are a Templar over there, but that one's getting targeted down. So really, no storms are really going to be there. As they continue to move in, but Inhale is doing so much damage. Inkarnate is taking so many losses. All these Archons are doing so much damage. We can see that the unit station is showing still, oh my god, there are a lot of Marauders, 12 Marauders, but they can't take these charge lots coming in. The reinforcements from Inhale are going to deal so much damage. Here are all these guys sitting and running in. 2 medevacs are there, but oh, charge slots, Archon, Stalkers. This is not looking good for Inkarnate. Inhale is playing beautifully, attacking into this incredibly effectively. Supply dumps are getting targeted down, but all these barracks are here getting ready to hit as the units pop out. But GG from Inkarnate. Inhale just won an intense game. So big props to Inhale for that beautiful, beautiful gameplay. These bases, just expansions, the macro was great. So well done by Inhale. Inkarnate played well, but I'm impressed by both these guys, so well done. Inhale taking a pretty solid MLG competitor. Congratulations. Hooray for Think Quick. Good team stuff. Thank you guys for watching.